Y'all, we're playing with several things today. We are basically going to make our own applique using some different elements. We're going to be using a key from one of our key packs, part of one of our appliques, and a crown, and just a little bit of everything. We're probably going to be using some of our rhinestones out of our new Ultimate Rhinestone kit. I'm going to be using a lot of some vintage laces that were gifted to me. Okay, y'all, I grabbed this, just this little canvas bag. Okay, so I think we're gonna just start with this and just start laying down some laces. And y'all, when I tell you, it is just stunning laces. I probably will do it on both sides, but we're just gonna do one side this morning. Thank you. I'm gonna leave just a little bit hanging off of each edge. So when we do both sides, it kind of like connects and it has that finished look. But for this, I'm using Fabri-Tac. It's just a great adhesive. You can use it on so many different surfaces. And I always tell y'all I love it with laces because you don't have to worry about any glue burns and it doesn't dry hard. And I'm literally just doing a very, very light coat. Then look at this one. So I am just going to ever so slightly overlap that. And typically when I do that, I don't press it down. I'm just gonna take this piece. And I'm anxious to show y'all what I had in my head with our little applique. So just a little canvas bag. You can get these at Hobby Lobby. Okay. I'm kind of, excuse me, flip-flopping them. Y'all, on top of that, I've been sick. So, but getting better, getting better. Oh my goodness, y'all, aren't those so beautiful together? I love it. Let's see, here's some pieces. It's like this eyelet. Oh, so pretty. Okay, we're gonna use that. I mean, what a transformation of just a little plain bag, you know? Let's see, also there was this one that this just looks so unique. Look at that. Y'all, is that not gorgeous? That would be pretty with some rhinestones or something. Let's just see. I think we might run that right along. Yes, the top here. Okay, y'all, look. And just, oh, how sweet is that? Okay, now, this one's a little thick. I may maybe just tack this just slightly with some hot glue. Not all the way across, just doing little dots. Okay. All right, there we go. So we just tack that down just a little bit. But that is so cute. I love it. All right. So now these are a couple of doilies that I've just picked up at little antique malls here and there. This one is, look at that. It's like, it's pretty cool. I haven't seen one like this before. And I thought about cutting this off, but I'm like, that kind of gives us some interest. So I like that. And then this little vintage doily. I mean, it's very delicate. But I thought I would layer this. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, let me just move that over for a second. So this is the key. This is the key we're going to be using. But before I found that, I had pulled out some of our appliques. And for whatever reason, when I looked at this one, I thought about angel wings. And y'all know how much I love angels and keys. So this is the one. I've already kind of, okay, this is the one, right? Well, a lot of our appliques, you've seen where we can cut them and kind of like make them to the size you want. This one was perfect. I was able to cut off this little section here. And does that not look like an angel wing? It does to me, a little cluster. Or somebody would say maybe like a little thing of grapes. But you can cut this one safely without losing any of your beads, okay? You just get you some fine tip scissors. But when I did that, I was like, oh my goodness, y'all, we're gonna turn our key into an angel. I think it's so cute. And I grabbed the tiny little crown that we're gonna stick on there. Okay, so let's put it together and see if it's as cute as it is in my head. So we are going to get this down on here. Okay, so that's all we did was just layer the doily. Maybe I'll get this on there first. I do think we're gonna end up adding this. I'm gonna slide this back over here, right in the middle. That's what I'm thinking. Yep, right in the middle. Can y'all see that? We're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and get this part tacked down on there. All right. So that's another thing with the B7000. You've got that little fine pin tip, and it keeps it where your stuff doesn't get clogged. Love that. And oh gosh, look. Is that not too sweet? We are going to add the crown. Let me turn it. I don't really want to lift it yet, but there we go. Is that not too sweet? So you don't want to add pearls. Maybe right here along the bottom. That's what we're gonna do. And I am gonna use just a little bit of hot glue. I'm just gonna run it right along this edge here. See, it's just subtle, but it's there. It's sweet. We are gonna I'm gonna place some of these little rhinestones just around in that doily. I think I'm going to use the SS20s. So if you're heat setting them, you could just use your little tweezers because you get your tweezers in your kit and you can just place them where you want them. Or that's what your little picker pin is for. I am just going to add, and your B7000 doesn't dry up super fast, but I don't want to like forget where I placed it. So you just straight in, pick it up, and goes right down, okay? But y'all, we just took, let me see. We just took some vintage laces and we used 2 doilies. We kind of made our own applique using a portion of one of our appliques, one of the keys from the key pack, and the little tiny crown. And of course we added just that extra bling on there.
Totally Dazzled sells sparkling rhinestone wedding supplies. Check us out at totallydazzled.com. But before you do, click up here and download our free Printable Sparkle Quotes. Or click down here and watch one of our other awesome tutorials.